All right, welcome home. Welcome to InsidePool.tv, streaming for the APA here at Strokers, Palm Harbor, Florida, the U.S. Amateur Championships. And we are live, baby, live. It's your wild man. Got Stacie Bourbeau versus Laura Bendikas. Laura's from Chicago, Illinois. Stacie Bourbeau is from Orange, Massachusetts. And she is the defending champion of this event. And yeah, so we're here. This is second round action here at Strokers Palm Harbor. We are having a great time, and yeah, glad to have you here. We're streaming on Facebook as well, which is a first for us. And I can see everybody out there, and we're glad to have you. So we are racing to 5. And the APA rules are, I'm learning this new software now, so let me, all right, opening break, Laura Bendikas. No doubt Stacey's already looked at this rack and probably has a run out in mind. Yep, she's going to go pretty fast into her. She's got some problem balls, the 3 and the stripe there. Okay, she could very well get rid of it right now. 8 balls tied up, so that'll be next. Yeah, I wouldn't shoot. I would not shoot anything but this stripe that's next to the 3 there. But see what she can do here. Maybe she can give a little better angle on it. Okay, or beat it out. That's fine. Just no pocket for it now.
Let me join you?
Yeah, if you want. That's yeah, that's the right headset.
That's the right
All right,
headset. Are we
welcome,
live?
Jason. Yes, sir.
You looked lonely over here.
Yeah,
Figured I'd come
always.
say hello.
Thank you. Great to see you, Jason Bowman, the marketing director, correct?
At APA, yes, sir.
The American Pool Players Association putting on this event here, and thanks for having me and as well on Inside Pool.
It's a pleasure
Appreciate
to
it.
have you. Yeah, we appreciate you coming down and checking out this great event at Strokers here in Palm Harbor. What do we have here? Looks like the defending champ already, huh?
Yep.
Stacie.
Yep, and Laura Bendikas from Chicago,
Bendikas.
Illinois.
What do we know about Laura?
She's been playing on and off since college. Let's see, she's a '92 collegiate champion,
Wow.
Big Ten champion, APA Jack and Jill, APA Scotch doubles. Not sure what year. 2015 Advanced Scotch doubles champs.
Quite the resume.
Yeah. So.
Quite the resume. Like most players here, right? Again, here at the U.S. Amateur Championship, you're going to find some of the higher end amateur players. For those that aren't familiar with the event or with pool in general, maybe you're just catching this on our APA Live page.
Stacie cleared out some shots for Laura to shoot at here.
I didn't catch the beginning of this match. Did we figure out who won the lag and if they took the?
Laura. I didn't see who won, but Laura broke first.
Yeah, one of the interesting things here at the U.S. Amateur Championship is so they lag. The winner of the lag then has the choice whether to start in the 8-ball or 9-ball set or take the break. So, kind of an interesting little twist. I don't know if you see that in a lot of stuff, but.
Yeah, that is very unique.
I was going to say, you see a lot of tournaments, I know. Do you see anything where they start off? You probably don't see a lot of mixed 8-ball, 9-ball format. I think that's really one of the things that makes this program so unique is having to play both games. So.
And every time whoever wins the flip or the lag, breaks. So. Yeah, you guys definitely have your own unique format here, which is great. I mean, this is definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite tournament of the year.
Yeah.
I love the mixed 8-ball, 9-ball style.
Well, it requires them to be good in multi-disciplines, obviously. You can't just dominate in one. And
it keeps it less stagnant, too. It's not just one thing all the time, so it's good.
So we've got Stacie in the ladies division. I know I saw Michelle Monk running around here. She's a former champion. I had to take a look at the qualifier field to figure out. I'm sure we've got a few former champs.
The last lady that played, Betty, she had won it in 1 year. I
Betty
believe.
Sessions, Betty Lee now, I believe.
Betty Lee, yeah.
But from Atlanta, sure. She's been around. Haven't seen her, I don't think, in a couple years, but you tend to see a lot of the former champions come back, Alvin.
Oh yeah.
Ladies division I think has 3 or 4. The men's division I believe has 6 this year. I know.
Is Tammy playing again this year?
Tammy Jones, I'm not sure. We'll have to get a qualifier list, but I know like in the men's division you got Henry Broke back. I think I saw Brian Parks is on the list. Robert Hall, who you see,
David
the kind of guys that you see. It's amazing that these guys are able to qualify year after year for this event. We had nearly 2,000 people come out and try to qualify for the U.S. Amateur Championship during the preliminaries. So.
Yeah, it's the highest level players of each one of the rooms. Oops, there we go.
And again, this is Laura.
Yeah, Laura Bendikas.
Bendikas, you got the name down.
Yeah.
Look at that. I was messing with Alvin before the match because he was, one of the challenging things in this commentary is trying not to mispronounce people's names.
Literally, they flip and lag, and you're just learning their name. It's like, hey, hold on now.
Again, if you're just tuning in, you are watching coverage of the women's U.S. Amateur Championship here in Strokers, Palm Harbor, Florida, just across the bay from Tampa, where it is beautiful, sunny.
Yes.
And a great place to be for the next several days. So if you're down here,
absolutely,
and you're not at the beach, come check it out live, right?
Or leave the beach and come here.
Yeah. Or watch it on your mobile device at the beach. Look at that. Nice shot there.
All right. Set herself up for the swing around. 8-ball, bottom right-hand pocket. And she could play it in either bottom pocket. Okay,
interesting
she's
to
going to
see.
lose speed there. What was that, Jason? Sorry.
To say it'd be interesting to see how Stacie does this year. It's always kind of a challenge for the former champ to come in because obviously everybody kind of knows who you are when you come in the room, and you know, you've got that proverbial target on your back. You know, everybody's gonna bring their best game against you in particular because they know you are the former champ. So looks like Stacie gets on the board first there. So far so good for the defending U.S. amateur champion.
She played that well. She saw her run out, missed the ball early in the set, or early in the rack, and got back on top. Make it one. First score is always usually is the one that wins the
match.
Yes.
Do you have official statistics on that?
No, just
okay.
You know, from my experience,
your
seeing
experiences,
things,
which is extensive. I'll give you that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Then of course, Stacie Bourbeau will return and break here. Stacie's from Orange, Massachusetts. She's 39 years old. Been playing 23 of those 39 years. Pretty good.
Yeah. Good. I'm good, thanks.
We just had a little visit from one of the outstanding staff here at Strokers Palm Harbor, Jose, and his staff. Man, I love this place. I love coming back here every year.
Oh, I know.
It's
that's one of the things I think about a lot is getting the food at Strokers and hanging out with all my friends from APA.
Yeah.
Doing a great job.
Stacie with the break.
Well, she's got that 8-ball breakdown. Put that ball right in the side. Nice spread there.
Stacie with a pretty impressive resume. In addition to her defending champion of this event, she was the 2012 New England Pool and Billiard Hall of Fame inductee.
Yeah, that's
so they must know her pretty well up there.
Yeah, that's up at Snookers in Rhode Island. They have
Snookers, Rhode Island.
Hall of Fame there.
I think Mike DeShane hangs out there quite a bit.
Yeah,
oh, Mike DeShane.
That's his hangout.
I think I saw he
just saw him.
It's like he's going to be on the Moscone Cup team again.
I didn't see that. Is that
yeah,
what
I was
it is?
looking at the rankings. Looked like Shane is a shoe-in, and then
of course.
I think Mike DeShane was there, and maybe Rodney Morris. There was a few like in the. I guess this big event in Kuwait was going to decide some of that. So of course we're talking about the Moscone Cup, which comes up in early December this year in London.
Mm-hmm.
One of the top professional, probably the top professional pool tournament in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, it's a TV show.
Sure.
Slash.
It's like the Ryder Cup of pool.
Exactly.
Is how I like to describe it. Mm-hmm. Team format.
Yeah, it's the best event of the year for sure for the pros.
I happened to be there for a couple days last year. Just awesome watching that live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been to a couple of those. They're fun.
If you're going to see it this year, you'll have to head across the pond to London or to somewhere in England. Maybe not necessarily London. I'm not exactly sure where the location is this year, but
I may be in China for a couple months doing streaming, so we'll
it's
see.
crazy where the game of pool will take some folks. You know, from the professional side, and of course you and some of the other folks that devote their careers to covering the game and bringing you coverage like this. Of course, this event produced by the American Pool Players Association.
As well.
Yeah, we do a little bit of that.
You're a traveling guy yourself, buddy.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to like set up residency in Vegas, like so I can get discounts when I go to the all the local establishments.
Yeah, you guys are there a lot. Yeah, we'll see how Stacie's bridge work is here.
Again, if you're just now tuning in, we get a lot of folks coming and going from the stream. You're watching live coverage of the 2016 Women's U.S. Amateur Championship. That event produced by the American Pool Players Association.
USAmateurChampionships.com.
Yep, or you can go to our website at poolplayers.com/USAM.
Poolplayers.com.
And just so a lot of folks
USAM.
just kind of want to mention this, and we'll probably mention it periodically, but for the folks tuning in saying, how do I get involved in this event or this program? You can just go to those websites and sign up for the mailing list. So when the materials and stuff go out, we'll shoot you an email and kind of let you know, hey, if you're really interested in checking it out, here's some info. Here's
Yeah.
the dates to do it, because you basically got to enter a preliminary round that's held in September. So
Yeah, and you might be able to get on the trifold like you guys put me on your trifold this year.
did we put you on there? We put you on
Somebody
some
put me
brochures?
on there.
Brochure.
Somebody put me.
Trifold,
Yeah.
the fancy name that
Brochure.
Alvin's using for brochure.
Somebody put my
Did we
my
put your mug
goofy
on
face
there?
on there.
Look at you, man. It's tough being behind the camera,
It
right?
is,
Nobody
man.
ever
Yep.
sees you. It's
Somebody
always
to see
the-
who I am. Wow. Oh
Nice
man,
shot
what a
there.
shot! Look at her beat this 8-ball off the rail. Nope.
Yeah, again, this is Stacie Bourbeau at the table currently, our
No, that's
defending
not the 8-ball. Mm-hmm.
champion.
Yeah.
When you're the defending champ, you get some early TV time, right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
One of the perks of that, I'd imagine we'll be seeing some of our other. Of course, we saw Betty Lee in the first round a little bit as we were getting the
played
stream
real
up
good.
and running.
Mm-hmm.
I think she played Les Simmons from back in St. Louis, who we know
Yeah.
pretty well from. Of course, we're based out of Lake St. Louis, so Les is a very active APA member up there.
Is that by the Ozarks? Are you guys by the?
No,
that's
Lake
on the
St. Louis
other-
is near St. Louis.
Oh,
So
that's
about,
on the
about
other
30
side.
minutes west of downtown St. Louis.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Ozarks would be about, I don't
That's
know, 90
far.
minutes southwest, I believe,
Okay.
of the city. Maybe 2 hours.
Gotcha.
Beautiful area, though, if you're ever down there.
Yeah, that's where I was suggested to visit there.
So you were at the U.S.
Yeah.
Open, right?
Yes,
how
I
did,
was.
How did Brian? Or I'm sorry, how did Henry do? Because didn't we send Henry out to the U.S. Open this year?
I
As a
didn't
result of
see
winning
him.
this?
I was doing stuff that you do.
Yeah, it's
Political
tough to keep
stuff.
up with
I
all.
wasn't even in the arena hardly at all.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known. I would have got.
Yeah, we'll have to find
We'll
out
do
how
it
Henry
next year.
did, because I know that's one of the perks of winning this event.
Sure.
Is, not only are you the champ of a pretty prestigious amateur event, but most prestigious, I should say.
Absolutely.
But you also get to play in a pro event the following year. So for this year, it would have been Henry at the U.S. Open, and I guess Stacie probably played at the WPBA. I think she played at that event they do at the Soaring Eagle there
Is that the one you
in
guys?
Michigan.
Okay. Cool.
So we work with the
That's
WPBA
really nice of
to
you
make
guys.
that happen. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So the ladies and men all get to test their game kind of at the next level if they're able to win
against the
this one, so.
superheroes.
Sure. Of course, Henry is a multi-year champion. He's
a
played
great
in a few
player.
of those. Brian Parks, obviously, is another of those. Saw Brian last couple months ago out in Vegas.
Yeah, he's
World Pool Championships that we held at the Westgate.
Man, I'm gonna have to start getting on that mailing list and
You try to
get to
qualify?
some of these events.
You qualify?
No, I
We'll let you
don't.
play in between your work schedule
No,
if
I
you
can't.
want.
I never play and do the stream at the
Yeah.
same time.
Are you a good player?
I can play okay.
Are you a good player?
Yeah,
See,
I can play okay.
I'm not a good player.
Well, hanging around the pros for years and
Yeah.
living with them and traveling, you
yeah,
learn stuff.
I always feel kind of bad because it's like, you're in the pool industry and you're not good. But I tell people, I say, look, I'm a poster boy for the handicap system, right? That's my angle in terms of skill for pool. So
Well, you also got so much other stuff going on, man. I'm sure you
Yeah.
have no time to play pool.
well, I
You
mean,
got a
you're
family,
always
you got
around
this
it, but you're always
super job.
taking pictures of it,
Right,
talking
me
about
too.
it, doing video of it, and so it's not you that's ever holding the
Mhm.
cue stick. Makes it tough.
Yeah, I play when I can. I've sure learned a lot from watching these videos, though, and
Mhm.
producing them.
And so
Thanks
the
to
cool
you
thing
guys,
is,
too.
yeah, so we'll do these on put these out Facebook live stream, but then we'll go back and we'll put these matches on YouTube, right? So people can kind of go back and watch them after.
They're going
the
to be
fact.
at our Inside Pool
So-
Mag YouTube,
Yeah,
and then on the Billiard channel on the Roku.
Yeah,
so,
so-
they get major play on.
yeah.
So everybody who's playing on these matches is going to get some major FaceTime
Yeah.
on.
Which is a cool thing for them too.
Mhm.
Get to go back, win or lose, go back, look at how you performed.
Absolutely.
All
And,
right. So we got Laura on the board, unfazed by that
Okay.
quick work that Stacie had in that first game. She's pulled even at 1-1. Again, this is a race to 5.
they both want it too.
Yeah, it's always tougher
You're
to
here.
come back through the one-loss side of the bracket. So always nice to
Travel.
stay to the right side of the bracket.
Mhm. Travel all the way down to the sandbox. You're going to down here to Palm Harbor. You're going to be playing your heart out. I'll tell you that much. All right, 1-1. We're going to 5. You know what else is really nice about watching the amateurs play is I get to see how they think and do things, not just the pros, which are run-out machines.
Well, we got a second between these racks. Let's take a look at some of the rules.
Let me try to
Kind
figure
of
out how to get this.
So we got some new, some pretty cool software here that we're working with. It's
Okay, there it is. Let me get rid of this.
TriCaster. So Alvin is
I'm
learning on the
this.
fly, which is pretty impressive if you
Yeah.
look at this equipment. Yeah. So for the U.S. Amateur Championship, of course, some of the keynote rules of obviously the race to 5, which we talked about, the combination 8-ball and 9-ball, where you can have 3 games of 8-ball and up to 6 games of 9-ball if they go the full race, which is really unique. You don't really see that in most pool tournaments. Double elimination, which is a little different than most APA formats at the national or world level, because most of the time you're talking about modified single, whereas this is true double elimination, at least till the finals, where the race extends. And like we talked about a few minutes ago, the winner of the lag gets to choose between the break or whether to start in that 8-ball or that 9-ball format. And that's a big deal, right, for some of these players, because you know they're more effective in one format than the other.
Right. You can put this. It's a strategy move. You can use it in your strategy for the match. So Stacy's got Laura broke, didn't make a ball. Stacy's getting the benefit of having every single ball off the rail and able to go to a pocket. So it should be pretty easy for her.
Like what she's looking at here.
Yeah, she's a skilled player, and there's no real problems unless she scratches. Wow, to the subway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you see it even with the pros. I mean, you can never
Happens.
you never
It
know when they're
happens.
gonna. So
Kind of an interesting vantage point we got back here. So if you've never been to Strokers, we are like tucked in the far back end behind a massive screen. So the only, our only vantage point at the moment is this little, I don't know, 3x6
we're
video
blind.
screen that we're going by.
Mhm.
So in a lot of cases, I think most of you folks are getting a better view than we are.
Yeah,
here.
we're definitely blind. We're fly by wire here. So
Yeah.
Laura's got some major issues with this rack. And the key to this kind of thing is if you can make a ball, you got to keep going at your problem areas. She should be thinking how to go into this 9 stripe. Like right here, she needs to click. She needs to get those 3 balls broken apart and spread out.
I was looking through Laura's little sheet here. So all the players here at this event, they sign a kind of a questionnaire giving us a little info about them. And she's, according to her she's better at 9-ball player from what she had said.
Mm-hmm.
She listed 9-ball ahead of 8-ball in terms of her best game. So it'll be interesting to see when they change formats, you know.
Yeah.
You see some really good players lose that way because they're so dominant in one format and they
Right.
have to switch to the other. And so it's very strategic in terms of which format you start with.
It is. And as the better players come in, you see it, and the races are a lot tighter, you see that really come into effect.
Some folks asking about the start date for the men's event. That'll be kicking off Friday. They'll run Friday through Sunday here at Strokers. Of course, the ladies just getting started this morning.
What day is it again?
It's Wednesday.
Okay,
it's
thank you.
Wednesday. It's the month of November.
I'm in a timeless dimension, man.
I got good news for you, though. Sunday, do you know this? Sunday at 2 a.m., right?
Birthday.
No, it's not my birthday. It's fall forward, right?
Great. I'll be down here.
No,
Fall in
you're
the
missing
summer.
the significance of this,
Fall
man.
forward.
You'll get an extra hour of sleep.
Hey, good.
See,
Perfect
there
for
we
me.
go. The
Perfect
connection
for
has
me.
been made.
Yeah, that's good.
John Blue says hello. John Blue, I think he's from up in the Northwest.
All
Works
right.
for
Welcome, John.
or works with Merle and Boomer, I believe. You see him out in Vegas quite a bit.
Okay.
If I'm remembering correctly.
So, Miss Bourbeau.
I gotta stop looking at the comments because it's got the delay there and it's like throwing me
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yep. It'll mess with your head, man. All right.
Stacie Bourbeau takes the lead again.
Ms. or
2-1.
Mrs. I'm not quite sure.
And so
But we
that'll
will-
end. So that's their 3 games of 8-ball. So here
Okay.
we're going to go to the 9-ball rack now.
Where Laura is better at 9-ball, with Stacy's is equally
Yeah,
talented, I
I'm
believe,
sure.
at 9-ball.
Although you know what though, Stacie did list 8 ball as her better game. So we'll see. Looks like they're using the magic rack. Is that right? I just
Yeah,
kinda noticed
they're
that.
using a plastic rack.
I just noticed that.
Hello, my name is Stacie Bourbeau. I'm from Orange, Massachusetts. I've been playing for about 22 years.
Yeah. 22 is a long time.
Yeah.
Nice. Where do you play out of?
I play out of a couple of rooms back in New England. I don't have anything really close to where I live. I go in about an hour to go to Ivory Billiards in Holyoke, and about an hour and a half to go to Snookers in Rhode Island.
Long drive each way, so you're kind of dedicated to doing this.
Yeah, I could definitely use some more practice.
Well, being last year's champion, I think it's paying off.
Yes. Would like to have repeated.
What do you love about the game, or do you?
I love the creativity that goes through the game, but my favorite part is the adrenaline that comes in.
When you make it,
Yeah.
when you're doing really well, the adrenaline really starts pumping, and
Just the competition, whether you win or lose, there's adrenaline. There's probably more when you lose, but it's like a drug.
yeah, it is addictive, isn't it?
I've always been a very competitive person. It's something I found that I really enjoyed doing and could enter tournaments to play.
When you make a really bad shot, how do you feel?
I try not to feel anything. The best thing to do is just forget about it and move on.
Yeah. So it's out of your head pretty quick as long as the
Even those nines that I miss after running a table, I get rid of them really quickly.
yeah, which we just saw a couple of those, but yeah, you make up for it when
Make up for it on the next one when you win the next game.
right.
It's got to be like it never happened.
So when you make a really great shot, what's that do for your game?
It raises your confidence level for the next shot and the shot after that. The more great shots you make, the more you're likely to make.
Yeah. So how do you feel that you're doing in this year's championship?
I felt, well, I'm all done, but I felt like I played very well. I missed some key shots, and in a race to 5, it's a very tough race. And the competition this year, I feel, is levels above what it was last year.
So the competition raised.
Yes,
So,
definitely.
but how'd you end up this year?
I believe 7th.
7th. That's not so bad. I mean, considering all the champions that are here competing, and you end up with 7, that's not so bad. Yeah, that's awesome. How has pool affected your life, and do your family and friends support you?
It took actually, it's funny you mentioned the family, it took my mother a long time to come around to accepting that I wasn't just playing in bar rooms and smoky pool halls with a lot of men. She came to Vegas with me in 2004, my whole family did, and watched me play in an upscale environment, and totally changed her way of thinking, so they're very supportive now.
Yeah,
and I have
so-
a lot of friends that support me, and they've done things such as fundraisers for me to get into tournaments and stuff, so I have a lot of support back home.
So it's been a really positive thing in your life.
Very much. I'm very thankful that I got involved in it as a teenager.
Do you think you could have got to the championship last year and won the championship without that support?
No. Especially nowadays with social media, it's really evident how much support's actually out there.
When you win a really tough match, when you win one, how do you feel?
The adrenaline, it goes back to, it feels great when you win. Not so much when you lose, but the winning makes up the losing.
Yeah, and it keeps you coming back.
It's exhilarating, that's the word.
You've gotten a long ways in the APA amateurs, and you won the championship last year. How does it feel to be the top in the amateurs APA championship?
It feels awesome. The opportunities that come along with it make it so even better.
Yeah.
I got to play in 2 pro events this year for the first time in 5 years. I was just really happy to get there again. Opened up a lot of opportunities.
That's awesome. Yeah. Anybody you want to say hi to? It's all about you this year.
There's too many.
And is there anybody with you here this year?
Yeah, I have my friend Amy here with me who came to watch and support.
Excellent. And speaking from a champion's point of view last year and getting so far this year, You have any final thoughts you want to give out or advice to anybody that's looking to get into playing pool?
Well, I tell people who've been playing for you, they say, how do you maintain your composure? And I'm going to go back to just forget what happened before. It's all a new shot, all a new game, one shot at a time.
For those of you that aren't familiar with that, it's basically a flat piece of plastic, right?
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of like one of those, like when you get the 6-pack of soda and it's in the plastic thing.
Right.
It kind of reminds me of that, but it's flat and has little holes for the balls, and it's amazing how well it works.
Yeah, it tightens the rack up so there's no spaces between the balls, because some of the players know how to make the rack, put spaces in it, and make certain balls go to certain pockets.
Nice break by Stacie, but she didn't get anything to go.
Yeah, that's you don't have to break from the box or anything, right? You could break from anywhere on the 9-ball.
I believe it's
break
behind
anywhere.
That. We had to ask Mark on that. We'll send Steve.
I didn't
away
see her.
You're starting to get into real specific questions, Alvin.
Yeah, I don't think it's break from the box or anything like that.
For 9-ball?
Yeah.
They don't have to break. They can break anywhere behind the 7.
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully, because if they can, then I would be going at the side rail break, cutting the ball in the corner pocket with the magic rack. Anyway, with the plastic rack. So she's got the one right in front of the hole.
They can break from anywhere behind the headstring.
Okay, thank
Anywhere
you.
behind the headstring. It's the official ruling from Mark Lancaster,
Okay.
the official on the floor.
He's the official.
We have layers of officials here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
You've got the
control.
unofficial, like you and me,
Yeah.
and you got the official, and then you've got the
You're pretty
official of
official.
the officials.
Yeah.
It's always funny when you go to one of our Vegas events, you see all these like layers of people. It's kind of an interesting dynamic between the referees and the floor managers and the observers and the tournament staff. It's almost like a casino operation, kind of.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know if
you
you've
guys
ever been
gotta-
out there, but it's pretty crazy.
I've done a couple of the big APA events in Atlantic City, and yeah, man, it's nuts. I don't know how you guys can keep control and organization
a
and
lot
all
of help,
that.
lot of
a lot of
help,
people.
a lot of people that know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
which
always
includes a lot of our league operators.
very talented group of individuals. You
Yeah.
guys are.
We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How are we looking here for Stacie? Looks like fairly wide open,
Yeah,
right?
that should be
Don't
a
see
tap
any
out
issues
for her.
here. I mean, it doesn't.
Going from the 4 to the 5 is going to be her biggest problem, but she just needs to land top rail to get an angle to go to the 6.
We'll have to see about getting this monitor.
I'll get it
turned on
hooked
over
up.
here so we can.
Excuse me.
Very difficult when you're so far removed from the table. Nice
Yeah,
shot
these-
there.
Well, and the color of the balls on
That's
this.
that's what I'm saying. The challenging part is figuring out what is she shooting.
She got a little funny on the 5. That was the big thing, was getting to the 5 ball. She should be able to cut this ball in though.
Nice shot.
Oh, she's got to play a bank on the 6. I like taking a little more time on this shot and looking at the angle a little bit. Oh, she just played a little safety shot. Perfect. So Laura's going to kick probably up table, clip the 6, send the cue ball down under the 9 ball, and the 6 out into the center of the table. I mean, I really don't see anything else. She's got to kick up table.
Laura from Chicago. You think she's a Cubs fan?
Yeah, well, I'm living
Think she's got other
Cleveland,
things
so
on her mind today?
she might, and so do I. The Cleveland Indians. No, I don't have the Cleveland Indians on my mind
No?
at all. No.
See,
I hope they win though.
I'm a Cardinal fan, St. Louis.
Okay.
If they're in Game 7 today, I'm gonna have a hard time doing what we're doing right now,
Okay.
because that's where my head would be. But you're here. You're here.
I'm here,
mentally,
man.
physically.
APA with Jason Bowman. We're commentating here at Strokers Palm Harbor. Watching Stacie Bourbeau up here to bat. She's going to slice this 6 ball in, roll out for the 7. Easy does it. And make ball after ball after ball after ball. Well, I guess she's not going to make ball after ball.
Asia Sysak is back. She's
Yep.
another one that's here often. I'm kind of looking through a
Mm-hmm.
qualifier list. Dee Dee Copeland is a name you'll see frequently here.
She cut that ball nice.
Looks like quite a few new names on here as well, which is
Yeah.
kind of nice. Some new players in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
One to go.
Anybody can qualify for this tournament, right?
Yeah,
You don't have to be an
anybody,
APA player.
member or not.
Even
yeah.
though you should be.
You should be.
I command you.
You should be, and I won't lie to you and tell you that the entry fee isn't slightly higher if you're not. But that's the kind of the way things work.
That's
so,
okay.
So, but yeah, you don't
Yeah,
have to
I
be an
mean-
APA member. My guess is the vast majority of these players probably
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Just
These guys are all
because
APA players.
they love pool, right? If they love to play at this level,
They're
they like
definitely
to play
playing.
the team format. They want to play the Masters format. We've got all the doubles events. It's crazy how many different events we have, but this is the one and only that we open up to non-members as well. And the reason that we're able to do that is because obviously there's no handicap here,
Right.
right? All of our other events have the league handicap
Yeah.
assigned to the players, and this is,
Yeah,
top player wins here.
Sure.
There's no handicapping in the U.S. Amateur Championship.
You're going to see
format.
some pretty heavy hitter amateurs here, especially in the men's side too.
Yeah, nice viewership going on here.
See, she broke the corner ball in from the center, which is pretty difficult to do to get that. She's a great player if she can pop that corner ball in from the center of the table. It takes a particular type of spin.
So aside from you and I's conversations
Yeah.
for the next couple days for the commentary, who else? I know you were talking. You like to get some of the players back here and talk to them a little bit.
Yeah,
Let them analyze the match. Talk about how they see the table.
We've had two pros. I've organized two different pros to come in the previous years. Corey Dool and Justin Hall came last year or the year before. So I'm going to try to get maybe Donnie Mills or James
Cool.
Roberts out here. He's a good
Nice.
player. And then, of course, we got some great players in the audience. We'll have, like we were talking about, there's so many heavy hitter amateurs.
Yeah. Well, I know Brian usually will come back.
Brian will
Maybe
come back.
Jason Richko, I think he's here this
Yep.
year again.
Brett
Former champ from here
Stottlemyre
in
talks
town.
when we can to get him on.
Yeah.
Ryan Hollingsworth.
Well, they're all qualified. It's just a matter of whether they're too shy to.
Yeah, or if they're too busy playing around.
Yeah,
A lot of them
right.
like to.
Of
They
course,
don't.
tomorrow for the semifinals and finals, I've asked my good friend Jeanette Lee,
Nice.
otherwise known as the Black Widow.
Yeah.
Of course, she lives down here in Tampa now.
Oh, cool.
So I think she's going to come by and work with us for
Great.
semifinals and finals. So if you're a fan of the Black Widow, and most people are, let's be honest.
Of course, she's the most famous pool player on
Tune in-
earth.
You can tune in tomorrow and kind of hear her perspective on the U.S. Amateur Championship as it winds
Mhm.
down to the final two.
She's always got her APA gear on every time I see her.
Usually black, though.
Mhm.
Black.
Yeah, but she'll have a patch, an APA
Right.
patch or something on.
Of course, Jeanette's actually I don't know if you knew this, but she's a league operator down here now in Tampa.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She runs the Tampa APA. So
Wow. Nice.
yeah, got a couple of those professional players that do that. Ava Mattia
Mhm.
Lawrence, who also happens to commentate with us from time to time.
Oh, yeah.
If either of them are tuning in, we'd like to say hello.
Too bad we don't have pretty boy Floyd Mattia commentating with us.
Is that
He's
is
the
that
best.
somebody you know?
That's Jimmy Mattia.
Yeah, you know him though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I know the name obviously, but I
Yeah.
don't know him personally.
Oh, yeah, he's the best, man.
Yeah.
He's the best. Absolutely. So Stacy's going to get ball in hand.
So it looks like ladies semis tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Finals at 5. So
Okay. Be here.
mark your calendar,
Eastern
folks.
time.
And that'll be.
Because we in Florida.
We are in Florida, man, and it's nice.
I'm
That's
staying.
that's the other real benefit of qualifying for this tournament is this
Yeah.
this area is just unbelievably beautiful.
That's why I love coming to this tournament every year because I just stay here.
Yeah.
Everybody else goes home and I just stay.
Stay for the winter, huh?
Yes, sir.
I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, it's fun.
Problem is, I got to convince my wife and,
and
my
your
2
kids, and then their
my
schools,
boss.
and your
Yeah.
boss, and your bills,
that-
and your.
That
Yeah.
becomes a little bit of a challenge.
See, I don't
but
have
I
all those
admire- I
problems.
do admire you, man. Whew.
I don't have all those problems.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I chose to.
You're a road warrior.
Yep, I married the road, man.
Of course, if you're just tuning in, you're watching
Yes.
coverage of the
You sure are.
U.S. Amateur Championship
this.
here at Strokers in Palm Harbor, Florida.
Great safety if it doesn't leak out, and it did.
Listening to Alvin Nelson. I'm Jason Bowman, and we're bringing you
All right.
second round coverage of the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship.
That's
as
right,
Steve
Jason.
gets a big plate of food that looks pretty good. doesn't
Strokers
it?
food.
No food for
Forget
us.
about it.
Would you like me to order you guys some food?
No, I think we're.
We'll wait.
We'll wait.
We're
We
in
have
the
to
zone,
talk.
man. You cannot eat and commentate.
We don't want our. We don't want it to sound like. Run, run,
Yeah.
run, run.
And we can hear you eating too, by the
Yeah.
way. So
You can smell it.
yeah, the sound of the fork on the plate is not
Extensive,
good video.
Menu here at Strokers. Good food for a pool room.
Yeah, they have a
You
great
know,
food.
pretty nice menu.
They got a
shrimp.
real
Man,
chef.
they got shrimp. It's good.
Mhm.
Gulf cod shrimp.
Yep, fresh off the boat. So get here to Strokers. I see why we pick this. You guys pick this place every year.
It's just
It
so
works.
The facility is fantastic.
And we're-
Jose and his crew are awesome.
And we got it down to an assembly line.
You know,
It's-
well, obviously
everybody
the
knows the
setup,
part.
you know, you gotta have certain elements of setup. But the other part of it is the area. I mean,
Yeah, the
great
area's
airport
great.
here,
Sure.
great weather here.
Hotels.
Of course, it's been pretty mild around the U.S., but
Mhm.
typically when we come down here right
It's
now,
cold up there.
It's cold everywhere else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're not getting the ha 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 he 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 this time.
So it's kind of
But-
like a vacation
Yeah.
with the pool tournament. So if you happen to not do as well, well,
Yeah,
you
you-
can soak your tears in a pina colada on the beach afterwards, right?
Because they get a hotel room for the
Yeah,
event
man,
too.
the hotel
Forgot
too
to
is
tell
pretty
them that.
sweet.
APA provides a room
yeah,
for the
rooming,
winners.
rooming for the winners at the
at the
this
DoubleTree.
year at the DoubleTree at Rocky Point, which is what a
Yep.
facility that is. All
Great.
the rooms are like
Yep.
suites.
They
and
give you cookies and everything.
water view of the bay, the Tampa Bay.
Hmm.
Been there a couple years, and really nice folks there. Take good care of us. So
This is like the 4th year we've been there. I
yeah,
think.
really enjoy that
Mhm.
place. A lot of great elements to the U.S. Amateur Championship, and again, if you're interested in getting involved,
Yes.
you can just go to our website. You can either
Look
go
at
to
that.
usamateurchampionship.com, or you can go to poolplayers.com/USAM, and we've got a quick form
Backslash?
there. Slash, backslash,
forward slash.
Okay.
Forward slash.
Sorry, I'm not
It's all
the
right.
slash expert.
That's okay.
But go to our website. You'll
Yeah,
find it.
You'll find it.
You basically tell us your name, your email address, and we add you to the mailing list come spring when we start letting everybody know, hey, you want to sign up for the U.S. Amateur Championship? Entry window opens April 1st. You get to pick which preliminary round you want to play in, and of course, you do well enough there, you qualify to come here. So all these players this week that you're going to see, basically champions in their own right because they have qualified to get here by their play. This
Oh,
is not
yeah.
an event
You
at
can't
this
be a
level that you
slacker.
just enter, you know.
No, absolutely not.
So
Yeah, we will here in a little bit. Thank you. They're so attentive, or the staff here, to us. That's really nice. Normally they just stuff me in a corner talking to my computer and leave me there and never ask me if I need a drink or anything.
yeah, great staff here.
So.
Great staff.
All right, 4-1.
And Jose obviously is a pool player.
Yep, Jose Del Rio.
Yeah, here the owner of Strokers and a pretty good player in his own right. I
Yeah,
know
he
he's
plays.
been at the U.S. Amateur Championship
Mm-hmm.
more than once, and super nice guy. So if
Absolutely.
you're ever down here, even if it's not this week, come check this place out. Great place to hang out and play a few games. Nice tables.
Yep, there's 3 or 4 pool rooms within an hour drive, so you definitely have a bunch of places to play.
So
And
if
you
you're
can-
staying, are you staying here? Where are you staying?
I'm going to move.
winter is
I'm
what we're
going to
talking about.
move to Spring Hill.
Oh, you're moving permanently.
I'm moving. Yeah,
You're
I'm
saying
buying
goodbye
a
to winter
place.
forever.
Ohio is gone.
Ah, I gotcha.
I'll
Well,
go back in the summer, but I'm
I think
moving
it's a
here.
decent trade.
Yeah, I'm done with the winter. So, 37 Ohio winters, I'm done.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sure it's similar to the Missouri winter.
oh no, it's way worse.
Is it really?
Oh, it's
Well, you got
way
the lake.
worse.
You got the lake
yeah,
winds and snow.
Ohio
and all
gets
that.
it gets the Arctic dip right. It's the shape of Ohio. It comes right. It's just, yeah, it's 20 below zero for 10, 20 below. It's fun for weeks. Not now though. Oh, look at that ball go flying! Wow, man overboard. Stacie Bourbeau on the hill, drops the rock off the table.
Off the table.
Laura Bendikas. We'll see if she can, since 9 ball is her good game, we'll see if this If she can capitalize on this, she's got the 5 as a problem. It's got to be broke out. She's going at it right now. I can tell she's a smart player.
Right,
She actually tried to do it the last rack when we were talking about it. She missed the ball. So see if she can control everything. Nope, she didn't pop it out. That's not good. She's going up table before she takes care of that.
Yeah, of
5.
course, this is the race to 5, so
Mm-hmm.
Stacie is on the hill here.
Stacey's going to get another shot. There's no run out here. There's no run out. Not unless she can draw into the 5 and knock it out and somehow get a miracle cut up into the top right-hand corner. Yes, first she's got to make the 3 ball. See it. Well, it landed a little funny, but
I can tell from here, but this
Stacey should be a good enough player to make this ball. There's no shape on the. She's going to have to draw back to get any kind of shot on the 4. Well, she went forward, missed the ball as well. Oh, she was trying to push it up into the 9. Did you see that? That was a nice shot she was trying to play there. She was trying to hug the cue behind the 9 as a safety shot. Unless she just totally missed the ball, which isn't like her. Okay, so she's going to have a cut. The 4 is going to get beat out. The move is to clip the 4, drop it down to the bottom, and try to slide the cue ball up behind the 5 and the 8 there as a safety shot. Or you can try to kick the 4 down under the 9, but that's basically just hiding the 4, I think, is the main thing here. I don't think she can cleanly pocket this ball. I didn't hear what she said.
Yeah, I didn't catch what that was either.
Mm-hmm.
Little conversation. I don't know if that's
I have a
with
mic out
Stacie
there.
or somebody that.
It's with Stacie. She's asking her if she's going to shoot it or play safe. If she needs somebody to watch the ball.
You know, bring
To make sure that
an official over.
yeah, Mark would be the official, since you and I are not.
Nobody wants us officiating
Yeah.
anything. Of course, Mark Lancaster is the
We'll let him call it.
floor official currently. Mark is our league operator out of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh.
Lots of pool in Raleigh. from
Man,
what
there
I
is a
understand.
lot of pool there. Raleigh.
I hear there's lots of 9-foot tables in Raleigh. Is
Yeah,
that,
there's like 15 pool halls or something crazy.
Yeah, you just don't see a lot of 9-foot tables in places a lot anymore.
Yeah, Raleigh's a big pool town. That's why all the best. That's why they have the strongest pool in the country, the Carolinas. That I've seen anyway. She tried to run into that 5. She didn't get it.
What are our chatters saying? I see Brian Parks on there. Shouldn't you be on a plane, buddy? Coming
Shouldn't
on
you
your-
be here?
On your way here?
You're missing them shrimp.
News from Ontario. We got Louisiana.
Who's everybody rooting for here? Is anybody? I think I saw a go Laura go. I think in general, a lot of people like to see the upset. So, and here with the
Yeah.
defending champ, you got to say Laura's definitely the underdog.
Yeah, and Stacy's on the hill, so she better start upsetting.
Oh, Frank just says he's on.
He's on the way.
She better find that upset gear. That's a good safety there. I like it. You see how the ball's kind of off the rails? It's going to be harder for Stacy to hit it.
She getting a jump cue out? What's she getting there?
I guess she's going to jump it.
Jump time. All right.
Going
One of
airborne.
the more exciting moments in a match. I love it when
Yeah.
they try to jump. You never know what'll happen. It's
Yep.
amazing sometimes too to see some of these shots.
Oh, yeah.
executed. So we'll see how well Stacy can not just jump the ball, but then control it. You know, obviously afterwards, which is.
I've seen him jump it up on the table,
Let's see. She's
And
gonna
it-
jump and she's shooting on the 5 ball.
roll all the way down the rail, and go back onto the table.
Oh,
wow,
beautiful.
great shot if
Now,
she
is it
doesn't
gonna hold up?
scratch.
Oh.
Scratch number
wow.
2.
That's tough. Beautiful shot. Just
Mhm.
couldn't keep that. Kind of like we talked about. It's can you control that cue ball after, and it just keeps rolling right
Yep.
into that top pocket.
She had a lot of top spin on that ball.
Nice shot. Otherwise,
See if Laura can get out here. Maybe want a little more angle. There you go. She wants a straight in shot on the 7. Basically, a stop shot would be ideal.
Again, at the table is Laura
No good.
Bendikas,
Mhm.
Chicago, Illinois.
Now she's got to try. Now she's really got to play a good shot here. She's going to have to drop down to the bottom rail and come back up for the 8, or drop down below the 8 and shoot it in the top left-hand pocket. She's probably going to do that. Nope, she tried to go up and down. Lucky.
She brings it back.
She played a good shot there. She's going to have to get the rake.
Use the bridge here.
Mm-hmm. The bridge is the proper name.
What'd you call it? The rake?
The rake.
The rake. Now, is that like a
That's
inner industry lingo, or is
yeah,
that an
that's
Alvin
just-
Nelson
No,
word?
that's a common industry.
Gotcha. The rake.
Yeah, the rake.
There you go, league players. You can
Uh-huh.
start calling it the rake
Yep.
too if you want.
Yep. Man,
Ooh.
she's got the jitters, I'll tell you.
The
I
rake
could see.
failed her.
Yeah, she's jumpy and nervous.
I
The,
fear this may be it.
the TV,
Alvin.
oh yeah, this is it. The TV makes the pockets way smaller being on TV. So do not.
Stacie with the 8 ball
Yeah.
turns her attention to the 9 ball, which you would expect a former or defending. I can't say former.
Absolutely.
She's defending.
Yeah, she's the defending
She's
champion.
The champion until somebody else.
That's
is the
right.
champion.
All right, wonderful. Well, thanks, folks, for
Finish
joining
us
us.
off.
Jason Bowman, been an
Pleasure to
excellent
be
co-host
here. Yeah,
as
I'll
usual.
I'll check in with you every
Cool.
now and then. and
Good. Yeah.
We'll,
Thank you.
Have a chat, see how things are going. So we'll see who we're going to get on the next match. And until then, folks, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching poolplayers.com and the U.S. Amateur Championship here. Go to usamateurchampionship.com or poolplayers.com/USAMs.
USAM.
USAM.
All right, folks. We'll be back in a few.